He shall receive the blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob. Selah. Psalm 24, 5-6. David now reveals the benefit for those who receive the blessing from the Lord. The promise transforms the impossible requirements into a gracious invitation. Those who approach God through his prescribed way receive abundant blessing. He shall receive the blessing from the Lord, promises divine favor. The singular blessing encompasses multiple benefits. God doesn't distribute partial gifts. He pours out comprehensive grace upon accepted worshippers. The blessing comes from the Lord. It does not come from religious institutions, nor from human leaders, and not from personal achievement. God himself gives favor to those who enter his presence. Consider Abraham receiving God's blessing, land, descendants, and worldwide influence. Jacob wrestled until blessing came. David experienced divine favor despite grievous sins. Each received what human effort couldn't produce. And righteousness from the God of his salvation adds a crucial dimension. This righteousness isn't earned through good works. God provides it as a gift. The phrase God of his salvation identifies the source of both rescue and righteousness. But now the righteousness of God without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of God, which is by faith of Jesus Christ. Romans 3:21-22. God credits Christ's righteousness to those who believe. This is the generation of them that seek him, identifies a specific group. Generation doesn't refer to a period of time in this passage. It describes a category of people throughout history who sought after God. Every era contains such seekers. The verb seek implies persistent pursuit, not casual interest, and not religious routine. It refers to searching for God's presence. And ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:13. That seek thy face, O Jacob, intensifies the description. Seeking God's face means desiring intimate fellowship. Moses sought God's face on Sinai. David pursued it through worship. Paul counted everything loss to know Christ. The reference to Jacob seems unusual. Why not Abraham or Israel? Jacob represents transformation through encounter. The deceiver became Israel through wrestling with God. His descendants, who seek God, experience a similar transformation. Face represents personal presence, not distant acknowledgement. Many settle for God's hand, his provision, protection, and blessings. Few desire his face, his presence, fellowship, and glory. The hand gives gifts. The face grants relationship. Selah calls for pause and meditation. It means to stop and consider these truths. Who receives blessing and righteousness? Those who seek God's face with clean hands and pure hearts. The progression reveals gospel truth. Humans cannot achieve salvation through self-effort. Yet God promises blessing to those who put their faith in Jesus Christ. This drives people to divine provision. Christ bridges the gap. He possessed the clean hands and pure heart required. He never lifted his soul to vanity or swore in deceit. Through faith in Jesus Christ, believers receive his qualifications as their own. For he hath made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him. 2 Corinthians 5:21. This enables sinners to ascend to God's holy hill.